Hello everyone and welcome to Mountain Lake Journal. I'm Tom Halleck. This week, should New York reform how it classifies and manages state-owned land in the Adirondack Park? Many stakeholders taking part in months of public hearings over access to the newly purchased Boreas Ponds tract say the answer is yes.
I think it's very frustrating, not just for me, but for a lot of stakeholders.
The Adirondack Council's Willie Janeway and other panelists who attended this forum in Schroon Lake last week applaud the fact that the state will almost certainly designate thousands of acres of these former timberlands to be protected wilderness. But it's access to and recreation closer to the Boreas Ponds that's the issue. Many say the state did a poor job of surveying and documenting old logging roads and trails, raising questions about what types of recreation should be allowed and whether it should include mountain bikes or even snowmobiles.
What happened with this process in the materials provided by the APA, myself and numerous other stakeholders here spent a significant amount of time, effort, and in some cases money trying to document those facts. So rather than have a true discussion about our alternative versus their alternative or somebody else's alternative, we were wasting valuable time, 3 minutes at each public hearing, just trying to show everybody what was really on the ground. I'm not the one that determined those were roads or not. That was a data set that was started at Finch, passed on to TNC, and provided on to the DEC and APA. And I believe, all that infrastructure should have been, documented and put out for the public to review.
The fact that we and others had to go get that data and bring it forward was a point of frustration, and it really underscores, John, how much this process needs to be reformed.
Janeway and other stakeholders say the state should do more comprehensive regional planning and pay more attention to stewardship to better protect lands like this and other popular spots in the high peaks that are being overused. Many on this panel are disappointed the Adirondack Park Agency, which has yet to decide how to classify the 20,000 acres of Boreas Ponds land, has offered up only 4 options.
There should have been alternatives that looked at the total wilderness option. There should have been alternatives that looked at a total wild forest option, and then several iterations in between.
And will the governor's $32 million plan for the nearby former frontier town, proposed after last fall's public hearings, have any impact on the APA's decision? Most of the stakeholders say probably not.
We've put forth an alternative that we hoped would bring people into the town anyways to enjoy the new recreational opportunities that we hope will be there. I think that so in terms of the Frontier Town project, if I can call it that, I don't think it's going to affect the classification at all. I think we've all put our ideas forward, we've made our arguments, and I think that process is totally separate.
No one from the APA attended the forum, but the governor's office defended the public hearing process, telling Sun Community News that the hundreds of speakers at the 8 hearings and more than 11,000 comments now being reviewed show the public has been involved. That may be in response to accusations the governor's office has tried to influence the APA's decision.